Are we recording?
Yeah, it's recording.
Boom, 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 Castle Cage, boom, 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 Castle Cage. All right, we're starting.
Very good. Do that again.
Boom, 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 Castle, 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 boom, 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 Cage, Cage.
Follow-up investigation.
Buenos noches, me llamo Cage. ¿Cómo estás?
That is Cage. I am Castle. Several in the chamber tonight.
What did I say in Spanish?
I have no idea. I wasn't listening.
Oh.
I was worried about pushing the right button at the right time.
That's kind of like what I do when I walk up to a car and try to attempt Spanish. ¿Cómo estás? Driver's license, por favor.
Do you give a tip of the cap as well?
Like a cowboy hat?
Yes.
Have my spurs so you can hear me coming.
Yeah.
Clink, clink, clink.
Well, we got a lot of feedback about our Colonel, John Bourbon. Again, we love him. We heard from his children. They were glad we brought him around on the scene of the podcast.
Yeah.
So we do appreciate the Bourbon family.
Thanks, Bourbons. I remember the time he tried to teach me how to speak Braille because he was fluent in Braille.
He was a Braille instructor while serving in the Marine Corps.
Exactly, and he also could hear sign language very well.
There's no doubt.
Yeah, a long distance away. He taught me about the time he found the end of a circle.
No, only the Colonel could find the end of a circle. Perfect.
Colonel John Bourbon.
All units be on the lookout. Chicken sandwiches. If located, use extreme caution.
The chicken sandwich. The cursed chicken sandwich.
So, when we last left you.
I'm innocent, by the way.
We were going into our Thanksgiving break. Did you get a Popeyes turkey?
No, I did not. I have been forcibly weaned from Popeyes.
Okay. Well, I was getting worried about your addiction to the Popeye sandwiches. So I'm glad to know that in the meantime, you've broken away from your addiction.
Because just all the crap that comes with it. I didn't get into an altercation. I didn't get into a fight or a cursing match. But
there was damage.
There was damage done.
Of some type done.
Yes. Highly upset.
Yes. Cage took a vacation of his own with the family. Sent me a photograph of a beautiful morning sunrise on the coast.
Yep. One picture.
There was a drive-through.
Yes.
Listen, this is so ridiculous because leading up to all this, there's all kind of YouTube videos
yes.
and headlines across the nation.
Across the country. This was my moment, but we decided to get Popeyes on the way there. I wasn't particularly fond of this one location because I knew it was going to be in a high travel volume traffic area.
So this is so stupid to say, but not your neighborhood Popeyes.
It wasn't my neighborhood Popeyes. No, we went outside of the normal perimeter. And here I am sounding like Tactical.
Tactical or Tactical?
Tactical, yeah. And we were stopped waiting. There was a car ahead of us. Bam! We get rear-ended in the Popeyes line. Next thing I know, we're pulled over and we have to do an accident report in the Popeyes parking lot. And like, Hulk angry, Hulk smash, Hulk want chicken sandwich, and you're taking it from me. I stayed calm somewhat. My wife would probably disagree, but
the angel that you married.
The angel that I married. Yes, she was the voice of calmness. She brought me back from rage, just seeing red. She just said my name ever so gently, and I was just like on the Avengers when she calms down the Hulk and turns him back into Bruce Banner. that was me. She's like, Cage, come back to us. I'm like, hello, hey, what's going on? What happened to my pants? Yeah. But I pretty much took it as a sign that I might need to just lay off.
I'm really happy that I hate it took a car crash inside the Popeyes parking lot to break you of your addiction. However, to the person who crashed in to Cage's family van, I want to thank you
The
because I was
swagger
starting to
wagon.
worry about his health. So thank you very
It's
much.
like when you hit rock bottom. It's like, what am I doing? I can't control myself. I need help. That was me at that moment. What am I doing here in another Popeyes line? And
That is amazing. But
Yeah.
you're not the guy in the video on YouTube that was circulating around. That's not you, correct?
No, that's not me.
Make that clear. They've
But-
ruined your vacation.
You've ruined my vacation.
You weren't even really on your vacation. You were traveling.
Trying to get to the vacation.
You were going to fuel. The car's been fueled. You were going to fuel your bodies
With nutritious.
with some beautiful, with some bountiful Popeyes greasy fried chicken for the journey that you were going to
Nutritious.
take down to the coast.
Yep.
That's a great Thanksgiving. Every time you seem to go purchase one of these amazing chicken sandwiches.
Right. Yeah, they're delicious.
It didn't work. Something happened.
Something always happened.
You got shortchanged.
Or they took the sandwich, or what was the other one?
The last part about this I remember is you came back from your vacation.
Mm-hmm.
You were helping a neighbor move,
Yeah.
which led to another Popeyes
yeah.
incident. Is that correct?
Another Popeyes misfortune.
Has there been a good experience?
I don't-
Not to slam Popeyes, please.
Yeah.
Because I don't want a can of spinach to come slamming over my head. However-
However, Popeyes the sailor joke for those that might have missed it.
Very good.
Castle's working on his jokes.
Nice.
We've
But,
been practicing. He's like, how do I tell jokes? Well, what you got to do is not offend, but take a jab. See, he goes for the uppercut. He makes people cry.
Wow. Let's skip back to your neighbor and how the chicken sandwich went wrong yet again.
It's like, hey, my wife being the angel that she is, somebody was in need, needed some, extra hands to help move. I'm like, no. She's like, come on, please. So
How bad do you hate moving?
I hate it. I hate it.
All units proceed without delay. Vote on the poll question.
Do you hate moving? That is the corniest. Don't vote on that.
No.
Well,
Do you hate moving for yourself or helping somebody move? Yeah.
You can't do that. He just hit the laugh button
Mom.
for his own joke. That don't work.
I wish I could do that in court. Just have a button.
Yeah, and then you get a...
All units
Oh, wrong
proceed
button.
without delay. Vote on the poll question.
Shut up. This is what I meant.
Multiple reports of fraud.
Ah, you rearranged them. Never
Okay.
mind. Just disregard, folks.
This
Sorry.
is why I said this last episode. He has access to the buttons now. This was a bad idea from the start.
That's why. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just over here pushing
Okay,
stuff.
so let's get the poll question nailed down. Again, real quick. I need you to subscribe to the channel. Need you to like the videos.
Right.
But on
Thumbs
YouTube, when you're streaming this podcast, look in the upper right-hand corner. There's a little circle with an eye. That's what you need to click on to answer the poll question. And the poll question is going to be, which is less painful?
Yeah, which is helping somebody move or moving yourself. So back to the story. So how can we pay you? Pay me in food. So Popeyes. So she goes gets the sandwiches, and it's like, don't get spicy. It's me, my wife, and my kid. I can handle.
Don't get the spicy
Don't
sandwich.
get the spicy sandwich. Comes back with what? 3 spicy sandwiches.
God almighty.
Like, really? Come on. So I ate mine, and I ate the other two. I enjoyed them.
Wow.
Yep. So
Wow.
I'm done with them. I can't right now. I gotta take a break. Maybe they'll go. It'll be like the McRib. It just goes and comes back. That's what they need to do.
Oh my God, the McRib. Do you remember how sticky your fingers would get? It was the pastiest barbecue sauce, I think, in the history of barbecue sauces.
Okay. I never had one.
Oh my God.
Never had one. I just
Wow.
say it. It's just one of those things you say. Ugh. Yeah.
That's how it felt coming out, too.
Units, Castle and Cage, stand by for further.
We're back. That was a quick break.
What is going on here?
Don't worry about it. This is Castle, my partner.
Cage. Thank you for my grandma.
Very good. Okay, so
Most of the guys know what that means. And I'll tell the story later.
Units, Castle and Cage, stand by for further.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Wait a minute. So is it just unit Cage stand by?
For now.
You stand by while Castle talks.
Yes.
Okay.
For
go
now.
ahead. For now.
Okay. You had an incident. I had an incident. Mine completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there was no damage to a vehicle. The family van was not damaged.
I'm not afraid to drink on, well, not camera, but while we record.
Okay, wait. Listen. That's the first recorded, refreshing drink by Cage.
Yep, Jocko Go.
Do you have the Jocko Go in there?
I do have the Jocko Go in there. Yes, I do.
Very good. Is it the Dak Savage, which is my favorite
The
flavor?
Dak Savage, sir, that you have put me on to.
Jocko, we love the drinks. We would like more free drinks.
Yeah, Jocko, just straight up, hey, bring them to us.
I found myself at one point in line for a ham. And I drove by a particular establishment.
Could you hear me, Bert?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I said excuse me, so I was being polite. That's why I don't drink when we record. That's your fault. This is your creation. But go ahead. You were in line
Very well.
at Popeyes.
Yes. No, not Popeyes. Honey baked hams of all places.
Honey baked hams.
Yes.
With the S.
Hams, yes. And, well, day number one, I pulled into the parking lot and I saw there was at least 100 people on the inside of this establishment.
At least.
So I drove off. I thought, it can't be that bad tomorrow morning. You know?
What day was this? It was Tuesday.
What I'm getting ready to say was the next morning. If you know anything about honey baked hams, did they go nationwide? I have no idea.
When they put the S on the end?
I am.
Okay, because they
Very
got
good.
more than one ham in there. Yeah, you're right. Hey, there you go.
But,
That's like chicken's fillet.
Day number one, the afternoon, I drive out of the parking lot because there's at least 100 people on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
So my idea is to go the next morning. I have my ham reservation number. If you know anything about the honey baked ham or hams,
Yeah.
you call in the reservation number. They give you some, like mine was like 4-27. So I'm like, okay, I got my number. My ham's reserved, but I don't want to wait behind 100 people.
Uh-huh.
Next morning, I was trying to get there when they opened at 08. It didn't happen.
Because you were thinking outside of the box. You were that guy. You're
Yes.
like driving, I'm so smart.
I'm going to beat...
I'm going to
Hold
beat
on.
everyone.
I'm going to beat everyone. What I didn't realize
I'm so smart. Look how
is
smart I am.
that, well, I wasn't trying to outsmart people.
You're just tactical.
I was trying to be tactical.
Tactical, okay.
Trying to lessen the stress of my day leading up to the holiday.
What time did you wake up?
Early. Where I went wrong was I tried to get my workout in before I left.
Okay.
And that just got me a little bit.
Because you had to have a certain look in line.
Deadlifts.
Don't mess with this guy.
Deadlifts.
I'm not going to take his hams.
Deadlifts.
Look at those biceps.
I got in there about 8:30, right? So the same amount of people were inside that freaking building. Good God, but I had to get the ham, man. I should have just did it the day before, but now I'm jammed up either way.
Or you could have been there at 7:55 waiting at the door.
Could have been, but deadlifts were more important
Deadlifts were more important.
than the brown sugar baked ham.
Were you catching cramps in the line?
No.
Okay. You properly hydrated.
Hydrated.
Okay. Yeah, no Tacti Carl over here
So, as I walk inside, like I said, there's 100 people.
to get a ham.
Yes, there's 100 people to get a ham. It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Which, again, we did our Thanksgiving with Z-Man in the top secret undisclosed location.
Right.
The turkey was there, beachfront. Now we're back home. Chose to do a ham with the rest of the family. 100 people in line. The line, as I walk inside, is now created much like a roller coaster line, but only with tables and chairs to delineate where the line goes. So it's not a little...
Oh, there you go with that word that I taught you. Look who's learning.
the word of the day, delineate.
Delineate. It was the word last time, and you did it. I'm proud of you, little Jimmy.
Little Jimmy.
Go ahead with your story. Go ahead. I keep
But
the
the
real one.
line was created with these tables and chairs like the velvet rope when you're at the bank or at
The movies.
Movies, very good. So it wove back and forth, up and down, kind of north and south inside the store to jam everybody in there.
Right. Unhappy looking.
Well, no, I mean, it's holidays. They had some holiday type music playing.
Okay.
But what I noticed was on the tables were just products, breads, these coffee cakes. We're going to get to this a little bit later, but there's like blueberry coffee cake thing.
I think there's somebody still listening if you haven't cut this off by now. But go ahead. I'm here.
But okay, being who I am, I'm making aware of my surroundings, looking for escapes, looking for cover in case there's an active shooter situation to break out.
Your back is not turned to the exit. You're looking at where all the security cameras are, and you're profiling
I
everybody.
don't care where the cameras are at. The cameras are my eyes. I'm scanning the area for threats.
Oh.
So I'm scanning the area. I see where I can take cover if needed. I see where my escape routes are at.
Tactic Carl.
I've noticed the products on the table, including the blueberry coffee cake.
Yeah.
I'm blending in now. I'm blending in. I'm camouflaging in with these people. These normal people who I'm looking at and thinking, yes, these are all normal people. And I know I ain't.
And you also have your CPR certification card in your pocket just in case somebody needs it. And you can pull your card out and say, I'm certified in CPR. Stand back. You call 911.
Somebody find the AED.
Sir, are you okay? We're so horrible right now for making fun of this. Horrible.
Jesus.
We're horrible.
I'm sorry, Jesus.
That's so wrong.
As I camouflage myself in, which can never really happen in this scenario, but I noticed that I'm one of the younger people in the line.
Uh-huh.
They're all middle-aged, 40 plus, the majority of these people.
That is not middle age. Oh, 40 plus. I got you. I'm sorry. I guess that's 48.
I don't want to call myself that. You're not quite there yet. So you have to come to a realization. I'm not saying I guess I am middle-aged, because if I make it into the 80s, I mean, thank you, Lord.
Yeah. I mean, what, 50? You're like, I'm halfway there.
I'm already on the downslope, man. There ain't no way I'm making it. There's no way I'm doubling the age I am. There's zero chance of that happening.
Oh, man.
So, again, I have my tactical response made. My situational awareness is very high. And as I'm camouflaging myself mentally into these people, I realize they have zero situational awareness. All of them.
Yeah, because
they are just worried about the ham, the green beans. Every woman in the line, not the guys. Every woman in the line. And ladies, I get this. We need women. If the world was ruled by men like me, we would all be... we would be in bad shape. But why do you have to touch every product that you stand next to? They have to touch the bread, the can of green beans. They have to touch the blueberry coffee cake that I'm thinking about purchasing.
Okay, I got a poll question.
All units proceed without delay. Vote on the poll question.
When you're buying bread at the grocery store, do you have to grab it and touch it?
Are you grabbing it?
Are you grabbing the buns? Are you touching the buns before you buy it?
Yes or no? Well, every lady in the store was.
Units, Castle and Cage, off duty.